Okay, guys, now this one, example number 3, it says solve 2x squared plus 5x equals 12. Okay, I'm going to put a big star by this, and you should make sure that you have it in your notes, okay? And that is get everything on the left side. Okay, get everything on the left side. It's a big star. I'll go ahead and put a little bubble around it. So let's look at this one. It says 2x squared plus 5x equals 12. I don't have everything on the left side right now. I've got that 12 over there on the right side. So Alfredo, what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. So I can get everything on the left and I just have 0 on the right. So I'm going to get 2x squared plus 5x minus 12 is equal to 0. And the reason that I want it to be 0 is because remember, x times y is equal to 0. I know that it's true if either one of these things are 0. If either one turns into 0, then it's true. Okay? But if I have x times y equals 12, like I did when I started over here, I don't know. X and y could be, they're infinite solutions to x and y, right? So I don't want anything over here on the right except 0. I've got to make sure I've got 0 on the right. Now, once I do that, this thing gets pretty simple. I want you to forget about this on the right for the moment. I would like this to be factored, wouldn't I? That's the way we did our earlier problems. Yes? But this thing isn't easy to factor, is it? If I was just looking at this type of quadratic, Joe, how would I normally factor this type of quadratic? How have we been doing it? What have we been using? The quadratic formula. Whenever I have anything in front of the x squared, right, I'm going to have to use the quadratic formula. I don't have to, but I mean, it's easier. But you know what the quadratic formula does? It gives us the solutions. Those things that we get at the end are the solutions. Okay? So let me show you. Minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay? Parentheses plus or minus square root of parentheses squared minus 4 parentheses parentheses all over 2 times parentheses. And let's fill in what we've, well, let's see. A is equal to 2, b is equal to 5, and c is equal to negative 12. Okay? Now let's fill in. So b is 5, a is 2, so that goes here and here, and c is negative 12. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and solve this. I'm going to get negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 25. I've got 2 negatives, so that's going to make it plus what is that, 96? Oh, teachers, they're so good. They gave us the square root of 121. That's 11. That's easy. So I'm going to get negative 5 plus 11 over 4 and negative 5 minus 11 over 4. And then that's going to give me 6 over 4. And that's on the right, it's going to give me negative 16 over 4. So the two solutions are going to be 3 over 2 when I reduce and negative 4. That's what x equals. All right? Now, that's my solution. I'm done. Do you guys know how to do that? You just get everything on the left side and use the quadratic. But watch, guys. Remember, we have been using this to factor, right? So if I wanted the two factors, just add 4 to both sides for this one. I get x plus 4. That's one of them. And then the other one now, I'm going to multiply by 2. And I'm going to get 2x equals 3. Subtract 3 from both sides. 2x minus 3 equals 0. Do you see why we've been setting these things equal to 0? Do you see why now? Because if any of them, or if either of them equals 0, then the equation's correct. So, that's it. We're there. X equals 3 over 2 and x equals negative 4. That's what solves that equation. All right? Now, I'm going to see you at the next example.